Hello? Can I get some audio on this game? Does anyone have a hot tub I can borrow? Do you have space for a hot tub? Or do you mean like... I need some clarity here. Like, are you going to use it, or are you going to like commandeer it to your household? I'll come to you? Okay, okay. Do blow-up hot tubs exist? Asking for a friend. A cold plunge. You need a Nordic spa, Daryl. Let me tell you. Blow-up hot tubs exist? Buddy has one? Why don't I just take a warm bath instead? I can't remember the last time I was in a hot tub, to be honest. But a warm bath. That I can do. Alright, everyone. Is this seat taken? We're back. If you don't know what this game is, we're people-pleasing. We're compromising. People refuse to shower. They're also constantly on their phones in the movie theater, and they're wearing big hats and they're sitting in the front row. So like, I think just common sense and etiquette are dead, and we just need to work within those constraints, and that's okay. Ultimately, that is okay. All right. Last time we left off, we did London, or most of London. As a theater person, I can confirm. Etiquette is just dead. It's good to know it's not just me. They will stink and not want to smell stink. I haven't showered and I hate the smell of cologne. I haven't showered and I hate when people try and smell good. We're in acting class now. Good evening, class. Before we begin, I want to go over the grading criteria. Attendance and 70% of your grade in the final exam is 10%. That doesn't add up to 100%. This is acting class, not math. I want to whip my cock out in the front row. I haven't showered, and I want to steal popcorn. And I hate loud noises. And I can't see well. This is acting class, not math class. No need to shout, Teach. I'm going to make myself a cup of Linden tea. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Nat does not like being copied. Double Time does not like being copied. Klaus wants to chat. Remy helps others. Nadia wants to chat. Victor has forgotten to shower. Derry wants to chat and does not like bad smells. Haru has forgotten to shower and cannot see well from far away. Wants to chat, does not like bad smells. Cannot see well from far away, does not like bad smells, and wants to chat. Okay, so you're gonna go up here, even though you're stinky winky. This game sets unrealistic expectations of everyone being aware when they stink. Ain't that the dang truth? Okay, so you're gonna sit over here then. You don't like bad smells, so we're gonna like plop you back here. You want to chat and you want to chat, so what if y'all yapped in the back? Spill the tea! Quiet. Is there like a certain place where they should be? Oh, okay, so they want to chat, but they don't want to chat with each other. They want to be like participation grade Andes. So we got to like space them out a little bit. Doesn't care about bad smells. Does not like being copied. Wants to help. Wants to chat. Spill the tea. Okay, so we got to stagger them. Does not like being copied. Has forgotten to shower. Okay, so this is the stinky side. And then you can sit back here. Everyone's happy. The stinky side of the class. And then the yappers need to be staggered. Okay, got it. I don't get why we need to stagger them, personally, but know your limits, stay within it, I guess. Okay. Does not like bad smells and helps others. Does not like being copied. Cannot see well from far away. Wants to chat. Copies other students. Does not like being helped. Has forgotten to shower and helps others. You, Remy, you have some complexities that I think you need to work out at home before you come to class, personally. Klaus wants to chat and needs help. Wants to chat. Cannot see well from far away and copies other students. Needs help. Does not like bad smells. A stranger's thigh touches me, I'll stab it. Okay, so you need to be up front. Let's work out the people who forgot to put in their contacts today. Okay, you can go here. Okay, you need help and you want to chat. Y'all are both happy because you're next to each other. Okay, and you want to chat? You can go back here. Needs help. You go there. Needs help. Does not like bad smells. I'm clueless. Okay, helps others. You can go there. You don't like being copied. We can put the copiers up front, and then you can sit back here. Wait a second. I don't want your help. I don't want your help. You need to sit here. They're copying me. Okay, I'm worried unpacking will ruin me. It might. I might. I got locked in playing a little to the left last night, and this just makes me yearn. Yearn for the puzzle. Yearn for the sort. Okay, so this is the person. Does not like being copied. Stinky.
Hell yes.
Do we get it? Okay, thank you for the prime. Okay, thank you for the prime for 2 months. How are you today? How's life? How's life? You're in for the puzz. Alright, we got it. The stink is in the middle. The copiers are in front. The yappers are staggered. Everybody's happy. Miranda, good to see you. Wicked Witch. Flip it around. Wicked Witch. Thank you for the horoscope, Miranda. I hope you're doing well today. Does not like being helped and does not like being copied. Just forgotten to shower. Needs help and wants to chat. Does not like bad smells. Does not like being copied. Does not like being helped. Oh, no problem, Sonata. I think this is something that I wanna have as like a consistent part of the stream schedule. Is just like 1 day a week where it's just we're just gonna play some calm games. Other days might be a little bit more stressful, aka I might be playing Souls games, but at least like 1 day a week we're gonna be like a comfortable puzzle game, or like Minecraft, or like GeoGuessr. Did you ever play the room games, like Tommy Wiseau? I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Daryl. Easily distracted. Has a crush on Alexi. Okay, so do you want to sit next to... But Alexi hasn't showered. What do you see in them? Never mind, like, I'm not gonna question it. Like, the heart yearns for what it wants, you know? It's called love. That's the thing. I can't judge that. I'm sure we've all, like, had a crush on someone and reflected on it in hindsight and been like, what was past me thinking? But, like, hey, you know, you can't help it in the moment. I'd rather kill myself than have a crush, and I think that's normal. Oh. Big crush guy. Crushes are fun. Alright. Forgotten to shower. My love. My love. Oh, I kind of love that actually. That's the thumbnail right there. Yearn for the stink. I know that's right. Wants to chat. Helps others. Add some spice and delusion. That's the thing, like a little garnish of Delulu in your life. I think that can be a little fun. Not all encompassing. Like it doesn't have to be the whole Venn diagram, but like a little sliver of it. Why not? Room is point and click escape room puzzles. I will add it to the list. I have like so many puzzle games in my library from the Steam Winter Sale now. That it's just like I'm gonna be good for a while. Like either like puzzle games or like games that'll take me like an hour to 2 hours that are a little bit more very focused experiences, you know? It'll be fun. It'll be fun. All right, who needs help here? You need help and you're a chatter. I'm clueless. Okay, so you go here. Does not like being helped. Does not like being copied. I'm gonna put you up here. Does not like bad smells and helps others. Does not like being copied. Stinky. Yeah, that one's really straightforward. Easy as hell, dude. Honestly, looking at the teacher, because of the way obviously it's a stool now, but initially I thought it was a this person was just an egg. Humpty Dumpty looking ass. All right, cannot see well from far away and has forgotten to shower. Helps others, needs help, wants to chat, has forgotten to shower. Oh boy. I'm clueless. Needs help. Okay, so we got a few people who need help here. Helps others, but needs help. Okay, Alexi has a crush on Derry, but Derry... What is with the non-shout? Oh, you know what? Peach Throne. Okay. Needs help, helps others. You're clueless. You help others. You can go back here. You want to chat. You can go back here. You help others and you don't like bad smells. Okay then, so you actually need to be somewhere else. My love. Oh god. Okay, this is getting a little complicated. The stinky side of the room. Okay, this is working out. This is working out. Wants to chat, but has a crush on Nat. Oh, bro. Oh, the yappers are back here. Christ. It's Yap City back here. Oh, that's it. Never mind. We're good. They're having a difficult semester. Okay, real. I also got invited to a B-Day party this weekend. I'm excited to meet other parents. That's great. There's just something about parental banter that goes so hard. You know? I feel like from an outside perspective, I used to be like, I don't like that. But now I'm like, oh, man. That is kind of sick, isn't it? Just seeing like a couple dads link up. They're gonna be like, all right. Let's not think or talk about diapers for a little bit. You catch the game? Yeah, I did. What'd you think? Those Bears, eh? Man. I am depressed enough to not shower from time to time, but if I'm gonna be around others, I will be showered. If I'm going out, I will be showering. I fear. Or if people are coming over, it's about building community. Yes, that's the thing. I feel like at the end of the day, I'm like, as long as you're like building community in a way that isn't like and you're not causing harm, do whatever you want. If you want to talk about barbecues, dude, fuck yeah, man. Be like, hey, you want me to show you this? You want me to show you my new grill? Be like, yeah. Tell me about your grill. I think I might have reached the level of domesticity that I fear I may never be able to come back from. I watched a video. It's not a snow blower, it's a snow thrower. So it's not like a kind of a thing that you push. It's almost like a hockey stick, but then at the end of it there is the equivalent of what is on a snow blower, and it just launches the snow somewhere else. And I was like, dude, if I ever owned a home, that's what I fucking want. I saw that and I'm like, shit, I kind of want, like, I don't have any use for it. I live in a condo. I don't need to blow snow in any way, shape, or form. But I saw that and I was just like, dude, if I ever owned property, that shit would get me up in the morning. I'm telling you. We out here throwing snow. Mixed. I think I think my Instagram reel algorithm is like domesticating me into like a middle-aged dad. Also, Mixed High, it's good to see you, dude. I hope you're well. Yeah, no, I seeing a snow thrower in action, and I'm like, I want that. Nah, man, it's just getting older. Oh, okay, cool. I just want that. Kitchen appliances and household goods. Yeah. I fucking love my vacuum. I love my vacuum. I was unreasonably excited to get Yetis. There are worse things to be turned into via IG Reels. Yeah, instead of getting red pilled, I'm dad pilled. I could see it. Me looking at immersion blenders constantly. We have our vices. That is true. That is true. I'll be doing well, Mixed. Hope you having a good day. Mixed, you might have missed this earlier, but it remains to be seen, but I might be hearing about a job next week, and if I do get that job, I'm going to be a permanent day streamer. I haven't seen such potential since I got Luca in my class. Glitter, I exclusively want to sit next to stinky people. But like, are you also stinky? So it's like offsetting? To be like, no, I don't stink. It's they stink. They're the ones that have the flies around them. Which is like crazy too, now that I'm looking at it. Because like, it's not just like these people have a little bit of stink to them or a little bit of musk. There are literal flies flying around all of them. And this is just socially acceptable in this universe. Yeah, I want them to take all the heat off my other foibles. Fair enough. I bought a rice cooker because of TikTok Reels and it was a fantastic decision. Dude. You want to know what's actually, I think the real sign of it? Every time we go to the grocery store now, I just give Justine a look and say, you want to go look at the household section? And she's like, yeah, I do. And then we just look at shit that we'll probably never buy. Be like, oh, well, this would be fun. Love it. Anyway, there are 2 open spots in my friend's acting workshop in New York. I decided to recommend Nat and Coda. Make us all proud. Fuck everyone else. You're not the main character. There's literally nothing better than dilly-dallying in the house goods. Wait, captions? Are they not working? Captions. Captions? Captions? Okay, they're working now. Thank you, Steven. Thank you. Yeah, there's nothing better than dilly-dallying in the household goods section. And then being like, oh, this pan's nice. Looking at the price going, ooh. Putting it back down. Going looking at the Christmas decorations and you're gonna be like, this looks suspect. Seeing all of the kids' toys that they put on sale, and you're just like, yeah, no wonder you're selling a diamond Minecraft sword for $45. No one's buying that at the real Canadian Superstore. They buy that shit on Amazon, where they don't have to be judged while they buy it. Crop dusting in the household goods sections. I know that's right. See, I could pick up the Noki that I found in the fridge on sale, and then the trip through the household goods sections is the barometer as to whether or not I'm actually going to take it home. You know? Why is the Noki on sale? What's bad about it? Why is no one ever buying the Noki? Do they even know that it's there? Or are they just off-put by the fact that it's directly next to the lobster aquarium? Much to think about. All right, we're going to New York, I think. Oh, never mind. We're going to the airport. Excuse me, dearie, is this my flight? Let's see your ticket, love. Aye, this is your flight. Did you need help queuing? People talk like this? My eyesight isn't what it used to be, but I can walk just fine. Suit yourself. All right. Holy shit. My flight number. Okay, so this is GL45. GL45. I do not like the smell of cologne. Okay, so y'all are waiting. End of the line ahead. Wait a second. Wait, how does it? Do you care? You have a VIP pass. Okay. You're up here. GL45, you have a VIP. I want to be alone, and I do not want to hear someone else's phone. Okay, you're going to sit here. You do not like bad smells. Okay, so is there like an order to it? I am wearing too much cologne. My flight is HF9. Okay, so you don't want to hear someone's phone. You want to play loud music and you want to sit. GL45, and I forgot to shower. Who here doesn't care about bad smells? Stinky. Oh, stinky. Man, you're gonna have to make a decision. So I'm guessing this is like they're doing zones, right? Okay, okay. I'm gonna sit you back here. Aiden doesn't give a shit. You want to be alone. GL45, and I do not like bad smells. Okay, you're gonna sit back there. This is great. We have one line for the person that who forgot to wipe. When realistically, all of these seats are taken. Every single one of these seats is taken. I feel like anytime I'm in, and it's usually if I need to sit somewhere to wait for my flight to come, all of the seats next to my gate are taken, without fail. And if they're not taken, it's usually like, oh, do I want to sit next to that person? I usually just want to like, I'm about to be in a enclosed tube with people that I don't know, like borderline knee to knee, probably falling asleep and developing a kink in my neck. For the small amount of time that I have in the airport pre-flight, past security, kind of want to, if I'm traveling by my lonesome, I kind of want to be by my lonesome. And I don't think that's an outrageous ask, to be honest. You make flights sound glorious? In closed tube? People you don't know? Knee to knee? Kink in your neck? Getting a little bit of your ginger ale spilled on you when the flight attendant is transferring it from the cart to yourself? That sounds great. Oh, screaming children, farts. You get up to go to the bathroom and there's already 3 people waiting there. Recycled air. Dudes man-spreading you next to you. What else? What else? You flying your first long-haul flight this year? Like long haul, do you mean like overseas? We could have transcontinental high-speed rail, but we chose planes. I love trains, dude.
Weenie! Start your engines!
Oh wait, did I not tell you? Oh no, I'm aware. I'm aware. Sail, good to see you. How are you on this day? Sail, we're talking about planes and trains and automobiles. How are you today? What the fuck? What the fuck is that emo? What? I just wanted to say haha. No, we have like multiple emotes here where we have how do I describe it? We have a different like kind of like a filler for it, you know? So if you're typing something, you will accidentally type that emote. It's a long-term scheme. So hi. Sail, how you doing today? Oh man, oh man. Anyways, terrified of a 7-hour flight. I've never done that shit before, man. I can't sit that long in a tin can. Usually if it's like a international flight, or like a flight overseas, the planes are usually pretty big. But I say this as someone who went on a flight from Montreal to Shanghai. And I can't even recall how long. That was over a 12-hour flight. Easily. And I actually took some notes while I was on that plane. That was also the infamous plane where I played Hollow Knight, and I got mogged by the 10-year-old next to me. But on that, I saw some old Chinese men who, in the middle of the flight, were like getting up and walking around and stretching, and I was just like, they have no qualms about just like taking care of themselves physically on the flight. So I was like, why should I have any qualms about it? You know, I need to get out of the 10-year-old bound for Shanghai, gonna mog for sure. I'm pretty sure he was traveling alone, which is the even more diabolical reality. Flying to London, I played 7 hours of Balatro. Dude. That is gonna be me next week. Be like, oh, layover? More like Balatro time. All I have to say is I do love traveling. There are some, not all flights and planes and airlines are created equal though. Maybe this is a very small sample size here, but the one time that I flew United, I had a fantastic experience. so much legroom in economy. They had Stroopwafel. Was it Delta? 1 second. Compression socks for long flights. Yup. They gave me Stroopwafel, dude. I want to see. Was it United or was it Delta? It was United. It was United. Yeah, when I flew United, they gave me, like, I got, like, coffee and I got a little Stroopwafel, and I took it out and I did the thing where you, like, put the Stroopwafel on top of your coffee cup so it, like, melts the caramel on the inside a little bit. And then you bite into it and it's just, like, fantastic. It's, like, it's ooey gooey. Anyways. Speaking of airlines, did you hear that WestJet? You in the Delta Lounge. Oh my god, I forgot we have Pig Flirt here. Yes. What was I gonna say? You hear that WestJet is like making, I think they're making flights that have like less room. Like in this, like to try and fit more people on the plane, they are reducing the amount of legroom that they have in certain flights, and then they're making it like a premium to pay for legroom now. First they took away your carry-on, now they're taking away your legroom. And shitification is everywhere. First we had planned obsolescence, now we have shitification. Anyways. HF97. So you want to be first in line. There you go, buddy. WP. Okay. Your personal space. WP. Okay, y'all are sitting together. CO is like the cheaper the seat. With no legroom, no legroom would sell out first. I do not want to hear someone else's phone. I want to sit near the gates. You're gonna have to move here, pal. I do not want to sit next to a kid. I want to be sitting near the gates. Oh, a kid. HF97, I do not like the smell of cologne. You can sit here. You have a VIP pass. Which means nothing. You just get to sit in this part of the line. Is this chat taken? No, Celestian. There's plenty of chat. Plenty of chat available to go around. And I'm sure he's not wrong. Gonna miss my boarding. You want to be first in line? There are shapes in front of me. What are we gonna do here then? You both want to be first in line and I can't accommodate you. Everyone wants to be... Oh my god, this is an absolute travesty. Okay. You want to be first in line. Okay, who's unhappy here? You want to be first in line. We can't make everybody happy then, because not everybody's gonna be first in line. Maybe first outside of VIP? No, it's not working. Also, Talia, hi, good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. I have nasty restless leg syndrome that gets worse when I take Benadryl / sleep aid, so I really do just raw dog it every time. I don't think I've ever taken anything before a flight. Is that the first in line? Are we snaking? I mean, I assume so. Oh, never mind. You're right. You're so right. You're right. Because there are multiple lines. I do not want to hear someone else's phone. So they get their own little line then. Got it. We're not snaking. So these are 4 separate lines. I mean, 3 separate lines. Okay, everybody's happy. We got it. Everyone can be happy. We just need to try a little harder. Holy shit. Okay, GG. 3-4. Okay, all the WP people can sit. Okay. I want to watch a movie on someone else's phone. Boring. Ooh, a kid. So loud. Okay, you're gonna be unhappy for a bit. Okay, y'all can watch a movie. We have VIP pass, and I do not want to be next to a kid. I want to be next to a kid. Okay, well, this is the kids line then. I do not want to hear someone else's phone. I want to be with my parent Hiroshi. Okay, that makes sense. I'm a VIP. Okay, VIP line. Never taken anything. Traveling with a young one is a whole nother thing. Dude, I can only imagine. Justine's sister has traveled regularly with like 2 like infants. And I'm like, you are better than most people. My goodness. 2 and just had another one. No, it's like, I think she's done it by herself once. Yeah. And now has a 3rd kid. Never taken anything before a flight, but I have taken a gummy before an Amtrak ride, and that was very pleasant. That seems like it would be. I've only taken an Eddie on a flight, which is fine. We were cackling at the part in Twilight where Bella's mom is like, and you fell through a window. Then perception anxiety kicked in. That's the thing. I feel like perception anxiety might be too much for me if I took an Eddie. I do not want to be... I might be unbelievably close in proximity to someone, but that does not mean I want to be perceived by them for my actions, whatever they might be. You know? Alright. This person forgot to shower, but apparently no one cares about smells. I do not want others to see my phone. GG34, I do not want to be next to a kid, and I do not like bad smells. Okay. We're good then. We're good. We're sorted. Stood up to pee and pulled a muscle in my ass. That's Friday. Stinky. And good to see you. Thankfully, it was just my cousin and I in a row. We were hollering. Oh, dude. I gotta say. Okay, has anyone ever had like a row to themselves on a flight? King for a day. King for a day on that flight. I had a row to myself on a flight overseas. I had a row to myself from Toronto to Edinburgh. Incredible work. Like, it was might have been one of the nicest flight experiences I've ever had. I had such bad perception anxiety when I went to the aquarium high. I had Alvin and the Chipmunks song stuck in my head and I was singing it, and then I was like, oh my god, everyone in this room knows I'm high and everyone hates me. I need to shut up the rest of the time. I just like having to be alert on a plane is so frustrating. I want to try and sleep and zone out as much as possible. That's fair. But you gotta be on at all times. A few times felt amazing. Hell yeah. King in the gas. That's how I felt. Oh, this is my row. This is my row. Too many people for me to think about to take it there, but it seems so fun. Here's the thing. In a very enclosed space, I do not want to take an edible, but I do not care if I have a drink. I feel like that's like two completely different avenues there. Like, I want to be perceived. I don't want to be perceived, and I want to be alone versus, whatever, man. That'll calm me down. Have a little of the little baby glass, baby bottles of wine. The first sign of turbulence, they'd have to turn the plane around. I can see that. All right, everybody's happy. And then this one's gonna be the one with Nat, right? Yerp. Oh, there's like nobody here. You know what's the worst? When you pee and then you sit back down and then like 2 minutes later you have to poop. Like, why didn't you tell me that I had to do that before? Oh. My last flight last year, I laid down right away. Antalya to London, amazing. It helped because I had a migraine as well. Oh, dude. Being able to lie down on a flight. Ain't no way. Okay, there's that. Do not like the smell of cologne. Okay. VIP. Want to be with Jaden, and I'm wearing too much cologne. First in line. Cologner. Want to be first? Alright, I'll just throw you wherever. You want to be first in line. Okay. VIP. Loud music. Do not want to hear someone else's phone. VIP. Throw you back there. Hell yeah. Dude, needing to be the first in line, come on. This is like when it's just like, all right, we're calling people for zone 1 and 2, and you see someone that you know is in like zone 7. They stand up no matter what, and it's just like, hey man, what are we doing here? Neither of us is gonna have room for a carry-on. And I know because you're in that zone. I know because you're in that zone. You don't have a carry-on because you also have the basic fare like me. Sometimes I'm that girl. I get that. If I'm in zone 6 and they call zone... Okay, that... Still, I respect that. If it's like one zone away, you're just like, okay, my zone's coming up next anyways. But the people where it's like, okay, we're calling people with... who might need assistance and who have small children... and you're in zone 17 and you're standing up, I'm like, I understand we're both eager here. One time we were in line about to board with the kid, and this lady pushed her way in front of us and said, I need to get through. No. No. Alright. Everybody goes. We're going to New York! Concrete Jungle, White Room Tomato! Can you believe it? Of course I can. I manifested it. Manifested. Only Alexis and Val could see me now. They wouldn't believe it. Who? I'll tell you about it on the flight. I've abandoned a lot of my friends. Man, I fest. New York City. Sometimes the zones are so confusing, like more than once I've been in zone 7 and then they call zone 7 and then me and one other person stand up and they call zone 8 and 30 more people stand up. I don't understand it either. Also, maybe this is a hot take. What if we boarded the plane back to front instead of front to back? Have we ever thought about that? Like the way you wipe your ass? Shayla, exactly. How'd you know? How'd you know? Most devious bastard in New York City. What do you mean my zone 6 ticket won't give me platinum premium pre-boarding? But like I walked all the way up here already. Tommy, good to see you. What's the point of 2 separate zones if you're just gonna have 2 people in one zone? Just so that they know, you'd be like, oh, you paid you paid for the poor ticket? Okay. You're going in the you're going in the Klarna section. Oh, you financed this ticket? I will say, most of the time the ticket I am getting is the basic ticket. Or the basic fare. So when my zone gets called up, I'll like look at the other people and I'll be like, yeah, you don't have a carry-on either. I was like, my basic people. What about if I got in first and then y'all got in after? Shout out budget airlines who don't get the jet bridge so they get to board front to back and back to front. They do what they can. It's connection to OCD and she was proud of us. Let's go. Apparently it makes no difference. I think they did an experiment. They found that the old Southwest way was actually the most efficient. What's the old Southwest way? As an American, I'm uninformed. I mean, as a non-American, I'm uninformed. So please enlighten a fella like me. Something, me and your mom, something. You just pick your seat, like you go in and like whatever's open. Oh, I actually have a question for y'all. I've been thinking about this and I'm like, part of me is like, man, what if we just like had this as an option again? Movie theaters. I am really happy that we just get to choose our seat in the movie theater, right? But like, what if there was an occasional show where it was just like, hey, you buy your ticket and then you just show up and you get what you get. And it's just like a little cheaper, you know? You get a boarding order and you just pick. I kind of want to just be in the room for that. Yeah, before lockdown, I feel most movie theaters were just, you show up and you find your seats. Which, hindsight being 2020, isn't that nuts?
Get a load of that.
20 months! Alex, good to see you, dude.
Dog. Look at that dog. Get a load of that dog. Look at that dog. Woo! Woo! Woo!
Toity. Alex, thank you for the 30 months, dude. How you doing? How's life treating you? I saw my buddy get absolutely screamed at for saving a seat. Is this like pre-lockdown? Like when it was first come, first serve type shit? Or what? It's almost as long as Fernando would have been subbed. Man, rest in peace, Fernando. Whatever happened to that Fernando guy, you know? High school. I wonder what Fernando's up to. Hope he's good. Hope life's treating Fernando well.